WNBA got COVID? Nobody.
You don't want equal pay. If you get more eyeballs than a male sport, you should want to make more.
As a woman with your bigger brain, you never looked in there and thought to yourself, I'm fucking losing to that. I'm losing to that.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Billy Collins.
Matt Doje.
This is Magician.
And the Jock.
A reaction video to one of my favorites.
Yep, a rare Bill Burr video I have not seen myself.
Yeah, this is shocking. I actually got the big guy on this one.
And this is about, it sounds like women in sports. Probably some feminism
equality.
in there.
Yeah, might ruffle some feathers, but you guys.
Hey, you shouldn't have feathers in the first place.
That's right. So we're going to, I guess, try to make me chuckle, I guess.
I think it'll be funny, but it'll probably have some good talking points. If you don't know, played in the NFL, played college football, was drafted by the New York Giants, so saw firsthand the business of professional athletics, the conversation or the complaints and all that stuff was still there. So I probably know a lot of what he's going to actually say.
But
it should be
get Bill
interesting.
Burr's version of it.
Another Northeastern
guy.
Boston.
I saw a woman a couple months back, professional soccer player, right? She goes on to ESPN or one of these sports channels, and she starts bitching, going like, I don't understand, how come female athletes don't make as much as male professional athletes? And all of these men had to sit there and act like they didn't know what the answer was. They had to sit there like dumbfounded, like, oh, I don't know. Why is that? Literally, I'm sitting at home screaming at the TV because you don't sell any fucking tickets. Nobody is going to women's soccer games. You're playing in a 20,000 seat arena. 1,500 people show up. That's not a good night. The promoter lost his fucking ass on that gig. I'm not saying no professional female athletes, Serena Williams, the women in the UFC, you know, but nobody's watching your fucking sport. And then you're going to come and you're going to get mad at fucking men. They keep doing that shit. Why are you yelling at us? It's not our fucking job. It's not my fucking job to give a fuck about women's soccer, okay? I have men's sport to pay attention to. It's your bullshit, right? Dude, look at the WNBA. Nobody in the WNBA got COVID. Nobody. They have been playing in front of 300 to 400 people a night for a quarter of a century. Not to mention, it's a male-subsidized league. We gave you a fucking league. None of you showed up. Where are all the feminists? None of you went to the fucking games.
So he makes a good point there, because a lot of the people making the arguments
Never show up.
they're not
Never
fans
supporting.
anyways. It's like the same ones who will blog about a comedian, and they're not fans of comedy anyways.
Yeah.
You know, they're looking
Yeah.
to get offended. And it is very simple. I mean, we have a YouTube channel with get a couple hundred views a video. It is what it is. If we were getting millions of views of video, you would make money from it.
Right. This brings me to the thought of Jordan Peterson saying how every woman wants to be, equal pay. Well, then you don't see many women bricklayers. You know, they want equal pay for the high glamorous jobs, but you don't see them like clamoring for, hey, I can't wait to get back on equal rights on the back of a garbage truck.
Yeah, and also too, you don't want equal pay. Meaning, if you get more 100%. Eyeballs than a male sport, you should want to make more. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If it was flipped, there wouldn't be, hey, this is messed up that male models make way less than female models or whatever. A lot of the people complaining don't watch sports in the first place.
And definitely like they didn't show up to the games. I mean,
no, ever. So they end up yelling at the main demographic of people who are consuming sports. That the only people you have a chance to get them to watch your league are the ones you're yelling at. You know, you're not going to convince a non-sports fan to watch.
At the bar yesterday, I had two guys come up and say, hey, can you put the basketball game on? I'm like, NBA? Like, yeah. NBA's over. They're like, no, WNBA. So it's like, two guys, not one woman has ever asked me to turn the WNBA game on to the bar.
No, heck no. Which, I mean, I think it is what it is. You can,
I'm not knocking it, but I'm just saying, if you want equality, support equality.
Right.
None of you. You failed them. Not me. Not men. Women failed the WNBA. Ladies, name your top 5 all-time WNBA players of all time. Come on. Name 5 WNBA teams. Name the WNBA team in your fucking city. You can't do it.
It's true.
You don't give a fuck about them. They play night in and night out in front of nobody. It's a fucking tragedy. Right? And then meanwhile, you look at the Kardashians. They're making billions. You know those Real Housewives shows? They're making money hand over fist, because that's what women are watching. And the money listens. You don't want to watch this shit? You watch this shit? They just shoot it over there, drowning these whores in money. Purses and shoes and Botox. It's just raining. It's raining money.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
People vote with their dollars. So
Exactly.
Just, you can't negotiate desire. You can't negotiate what you're actually interested in.
The attention will dictate where the attention dictates.
For sure, where it flows, and it's the more organic, the better. And people vote with their dollars or their eyeballs, which is money now.
Yeah, equality to money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the money listens. You'd rather watch that shit. Real Housewives, bunch of women just tearing each other down. Well, maybe that's why your husband left you. Maybe that's why your husband left. That's why you can't have kids, bitch. That's why your ass is as flat as your titties, bitch.
And it's so right.
God.
It's so
That's
right.
the message you sent. We would rather watch that than see a bunch of women come together as a team and try to achieve a common goal. We would rather watch them actually fucking destroy each other. Yeah. No. And then in the end, you come back and you fucking yell at guys. And it's like, all right, so let me get this straight. I have to buy you a drink, stop the axe murderer from coming through the fucking window, and I have to watch WNBA games for you? When are you going to pick up your end of the couch?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, God, that's so good.
I don't have any sympathy for women when it comes to shit like that, because every study they've ever done to determine who's smarter, men or women, every study comes back and says women are smarter. Every fucking one.
That's a little... Women are definitely more towards the center of the bell curve. Men, got the biggest idiots and the biggest geniuses.
Yeah.
So we're more on the extremes.
Ladies, you shouldn't be applauding that. You know I'm an asshole. You know this isn't going to end well. Did he say I'm pretty? Oh my God! Get out of the relationship!
Dude, married Bill Burr is ruthless. I love it, because now he doesn't have to hold any pretense to attract a mate. Now, dude, that is he's saying everything we want. Look at that face. That's the face is I say what I want.
I'm so happy right now.
Dude, that is amazing.
Oh, God.
Did you say I'm pretty? Dude, that's all it takes, man. For me, too. You could berate me and they're like, man, your arm's gotten bigger. I'm like, we just became best friends.
If every study says that you're smarter, okay, the question you should be asking yourself was, we're so goddamn smart, how are we in the situation we're in? Well,
His timing's so good.
you're in the situation you're in not because of guys like me, as much as you want to blame me. Ladies, you can't tell me you never drove by a sports bar on a football Sunday and looked at the humanity in there? All those dumb guys with their big beer bellies bumping shit. Hey, it's on my fantasy team! I'm top, man! You want to get some more mozzarella sticks? As a woman with your bigger brain, you never looked in there and thought to yourself, I'm fucking losing to that? I'm losing to that. Yeah, there's nothing stopping you. other than the fact that you guys are just into destroying each other.
God, it's true.
Oh, it's 100%.
Oh, now it's going to get quiet. I see all that sneaky shit you do. Ladies, if you could just support the WNBA the way you support a fat chick that's proud of her body and is no longer a threat to you, that league would be doing better numbers than the NBA.
Oh. Dude, I've seen a meme going around. I think that's the end of the video.
Yeah.
It's something like your chick will, like her face when she says how beautiful and courageous Lizzo is, and then it's her face when you tell her she looks like Lizzo.
Oh,
It's, man.
That hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah, man.
Good Lord.
And it is a lot of common sense, but you can't negotiate what you find interesting. Just, as a former pro athlete, I'm not a big I'm a fan of sports, like individual players or whatever, but I don't watch a team like religiously. Fan is short for fanatic. So, but there are times where I envy. I know I lived up in the Northeast for a little while. I lived outside Philly, lived obviously in New York, and it's a way of life up there. We're in ACC basketball country.
Yeah.
But as you get older, I don't know, maybe you just stop caring so much about something you've got no control over. I don't know. Are you a big sports fan?
I love
like a team.
my
Do you follow
Clemson
a team?
Tigers. I love my Tigers. I love the Buccaneers. I've gotten away from NBA because it's just become so political, and I just want them to play the game and just shut up. And then baseball. I played a lot of baseball. I just didn't watch a lot of baseball unless I want to take a nap. But probably my Tigers are the ones that I really am a fanatic over.
Does it ruin your day when they lose?
It doesn't ruin my day.
Does it make your life better when they win?
I feel better when they win because I don't have to hear people, talk trash. It's almost like an Alabama fan. Like I'm sure Alabama fans like, oh look, Nick Saban lost, you losers, you lost one game out of 700.
Right.
It's like, okay, we lost, so you can't win every single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I'm not hating on fans. I wouldn't have been able to get drafted or be as quote-unquote well-known as I am if people didn't care about the sport. But, I can say I've tried to watch WNBA. It's hard to watch because you're accustomed to the NBA.
And certain
it's just
athletic movements.
It's a slower, there are other things that I enjoy watching females play. Like female tennis is fun.
Yeah, exactly. Golf,
volleyball, beach volleyball. Oh my God, the Brazilian teams. If I had a team, that's my team right there. There are certain golf is good as well, but things like basketball, soccer, anything that biologically we are different.
Yeah.
It just is what it is. I think. And the cool thing, he mentioned Serena Williams. Serena Williams is like the most level-headed about this because she played. There's some story where she played like the 200 or 300th ranked. Very low-ranked professional guy beat her 6-1, 6-0. Not even a competition.
Just a power.
I think John McEnroe got in trouble saying, yeah, she's the greatest female tennis player ever. And they're like, well, why do you have to throw that female caveat on it? He goes, well, because she wouldn't crack the top 300 or 400 in men.
Yeah.
And that's nothing. She has maximized her ability, which is awesome. But I don't care how many times I practice post moves and things like that. I'm not going to beat Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
It just
not going to be. It's just in different leagues.
That's where this debate always goes. Well, what about this? And there's always caveats, and nobody wants equality. You want to get paid for what you're worth. You don't want it to be handed to you.
And we're not bashing women. We're just saying that there's different levels between men and women.
Yeah, I don't care.
Guys are better at sports. Women are better at crocheting.
Yeah, and cooking. What's wrong with that? But even though the best chefs in the world are men, jerk. Why'd you say that out loud?
You said.
But no, I think men and women are better together. People, we complement each other.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy in this world we're at now where kind of modern feminism is men equal women, and we're the exact same, and we're just not.
Yeah. That's true, and I think this
We're
video
equal, but we're not the same.
This video kind of like brings to light a bunch of the things that we automatically kind of say or feel, but we just may not want to say it because we're afraid to get.
Yeah, but, I mean, everybody knows it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the bottom line. Even women, you know.
Have you ever had a woman come up to the bar and say, "Hey, can you please put the WNBA game on?"
Yeah, never.
Ever.
Never. Like I said, I had 2 guys that came up to me yesterday and said, "Put it on." And thank God, for
They're allies.
those 2 guys because the ratings
what
went
were
up.
you about to say?
Thank God for those 2 guys because WNBA ratings went up 100%.
You almost had a Freudian slip there.
I did.
I found this on the web.
Oh, Lord. Another woman. But anyways, guys, we hope you like that.
Yeah, leave us a comment down below if you want to have us review more videos and react to them. We like the comedy videos.
Give us your theory on why men are making more than women.
Yeah.
It's got to be. We got to smash the patriarchy together.
Let's do that. But first, do us a big favor. Subscribe to the channel.
Smash the like button.
And we'll see you on the next video.
Peace.